Hi.
Hi.
My name is Aubrey Letter. I'm from Elizabethtown Church of God. And we decided a while back, or the church leadership realized that we were not making more and better disciples like we intended to. We were not drawing people in from the streets. Some of us were growing, but as a whole, maybe not so much, and we weren't all actively engaged in the community. We didn't want to just be another Sunday service that you could come and check off your attended church box to and go live your lives, worldly lives like so many do. So after many, many hours of debating and conversations with our Heavenly Father, we decided He was calling us to do something completely different. We did away with the Sunday service altogether, and the building too. So we sold it off. Now we meet as 4 small church houses. Emphasis on church and not house, because we don't actually all meet in houses. We meet kind of everywhere. Different locations, different times. The small groups cater to different crowds, different ages. The groups get to decide what each meeting looks like. So do we sing? Do we eat? Do we meet at a Ninja Warrior course? Yes, we do all of that sometimes. We're tight-knit, close families, these little small groups that meet every week, engaging in the Word with questions and discussions. You can argue and debate, everything that we don't typically do sitting in the pew on a normal Sunday. We listen to each other and live life with each other, learning how to and showing each other how to live more like Christ every day in our daily lives, and not just on church, it's on Sunday. So we also serve the community together in these small groups. Each group decides what works best for them, what God is leading them to do. We have a group that focuses mostly on care cards for shut-ins. Another group has provided meals and house cleaning to individuals. One group went out and they were called to bless this waitress. So they all went out to eat and they prayed for her and left her a big tip and talked with her, and that was their service for the week. One group is everybody's involved in the food pantry. And so they haven't quite ventured out, and they're just like sticking with the food pantry. But the food pantry is actually something that we've maintained as the whole church. So that's another thing where we come together. All 4 groups have hands in the food pantry, not just on Sunday, but throughout the week. We coordinate and get it all prepared and all that kind of stuff. And while we're all still figuring out what we each do best, we are all actively engaged in the Word every single week. We're all going closer to God and to each other every week. We're stronger inside, encouraged to reach the community. Many who, for whatever reason, don't want to go to church. They will not step foot inside of the building. And there are so many out there like that. So now they don't have to. We go to them and we serve them and we live life with them. We invite them to social gatherings and dinners so they can experience the love of Jesus themselves through us. And it's working. A quick example is my husband. He is still not there yet. Praying for him. But I could never get him to go to church. Ever. He just flat out refused, would not step through. He has baggage. But I can get him to come hang out with my church family at the house and ask questions. He still argues a lot, but we're there for that. He's learning. He's seeking. He's growing. And he would have never, ever done it if we hadn't changed into this model. Another beautiful example is a woman who came into the food pantry, which is actually how I came in. I was one of those people that didn't want anything to do with church. I came for food only, and definitely not for God. Fast forward, to this year, and I am so grateful that I needed food. It is the best decision I ever made. I came to just to help and fell in love with the family there. This woman who also came just for food. She, after getting to know her a little bit, she came to help as well. Then I felt led to ask her to join our house, which she did. And then I thought maybe I could do more. And on my journey last year, I was blessed to go through the Small Circle app. I don't know if you guys know. Just the first section next, because I'm a baby believer. A year and 2 months and 11 days, I accepted the Lord. I am counting the days, excited every day. So now I'm doing this one-on-one discipleship program with her. We meet every week. Sometimes we don't even get to the app. She has so many questions, and I'm there to answer. We talk, and she's excited. She's accepted Christ. It's beautiful. All right, last. I forgot to mention, because somehow I got my note cards out of order. Okay, I don't know where that is, but I forgot to mention that the other thing that we do as a group, besides just the food pantry, is our corporate worship. We still do have corporate worship, because everybody that likes church and knows God still loves corporate worship. It may not be reaching those that don't know church, but we need that. So once a month, we still do that. We all meet, and we sing, and we do all the great stuff that church does on Sunday, plus we have a time of sharing what God is doing in the other churches and the other small groups that we don't get to see, and then we all go eat. It becomes a big social gathering, and once again, we're a bigger family like we were before. And it's beautiful. It's wonderful. I have just one more thing to say, and then I'll stop. It's working so well that right now our houses are full. To keep them small, we need a new house and a new house leader. So as soon as they'll let me, we'll have another house. We'll have 5 working church houses. The leadership is smart. They know that I can't just do it by myself. Gotta rein me in. But soon, we'll have 5 up and running houses, inviting, working with the community, and growing closer to God every day. That's it.